recognize you from your mother.
What? Sometimes I swear I can feel them in the room.
Oh my God, what's that?
She isn't gone.
I play a woman who is experiencing an awakening of sorts. At the beginning of the film, you find her in a position of loss. Her mother has just died, and you quickly realise that it wasn't the kind of idealised, kind of lovely relationship a mother and daughter shares, and that this woman missed out on a lot of nurturing and a lot of what a kid really is owed when they're growing up.
It's Grandma. You know you were her favorite, right? Even when you were a little baby, she wouldn't let me feed you because she needed to feed you.
Charlie is a person who isn't really like anyone else. She doesn't think the same. Her ideas of everything are different. She's an otherworldly creature that just stepped into this new world and doesn't really understand why things work like they do. And I think that's the best way to describe her.
Peter is someone who really wants to go along to get along in the beginning of the script. He's really trying to bury everything. I think he's trying to get on with it and get out of the house and move on with his life because he has all this trauma with his family, and he kind of just wants, you know, smokes a ton of weed, and he's trying to escape it, and he has all these little flare-ups with his family, and he tries very hard to just push him down in his stomach, and then something horrible happens.
Raise your voice at me! I am your mother!
Really, I didn't have to look further than the script. It was so brilliantly written by Ari Aster. He's a wonderful writer. He just gets what it is to be human, and he understands dynamics between human beings and what it is and how complex it is to literally exist. And so he created something so honest and so raw. I really didn't have to look beyond that, and if I did, I would always look up to his face and he would have an answer should I have a question.
Mom?
I don't like this. Dad, I don't like this.
What's happening? Peter!
There were a lot of touchstones for me on this film, you know, Rosemary's Baby, Don't Look Now, and Nicholas Roeg in general was somebody that I was looking at. But most of the films that I screened for the crew were actually family dramas, like films by Mike Leigh and In the Bedroom, The Ice Storm.
I just don't want to put any more stress on my family.
It is a roller coaster, but it's an exciting new voice in cinema, making a film in a very original way, and that in itself is worth seeing the movie. But the content of the movie is also really, really special, and I think it'll excite people more than, and it seems to be, it excites people more than it intimidates them.